Talk, back with another match preview. Before I go into the preview, I just quickly want to talk about the advent calendar we've been doing. Now, we pulled the giveaway on the 15th of December, so if you've not already, make sure you head over to that video for the 15th of December. Follow the instructions on the video to be in with a chance of winning yourself a training kit of your choice. But yeah, make sure you subscribe because a couple of people have entered and not subscribed, haven't they? So
yeah, we'll put the link to that video in the description for this one.
Yeah,
so it makes it easy, doesn't it?
But yeah, moving on to Saturday's game. It's against Halifax, 3 p.m. kickoff. It's an away game, so it's at the Shea, one of the biggest stadiums we've been to with 14,000 capacity. It's fair distance again, isn't it? It's about a 2-hour drive. It's around about 80 miles, so another decent round journey that is, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. When I think of Halifax, the way they've been going this season, I think of a really tough team. But looking at the recent results, are a tough team, but they're similar to Notts. So if we look at it, Halifax is 7th. That's the spot we want. Notts currently sitting 12th. Last time we met was the 14th of September, and Notts got a 1-0 win. I think that maybe was the beginning of the 6 games without conceding at home, or at some point in there, I think. So Notts got the 1-0 win. That is the game where Doyle got the red card just after half time, where he'd lost his head before half time and then did an awful stamp, and then somehow we won with a Woodson goal. So if you remember that game, that's the last time we played Halifax. Their last outing in the FA Trophy, they got a 4-0 win against Wrexham, so a pretty comprehensive win. They played a team a bit further down the table, so did we, and we got the 1-0 win against Chesterfield. Osborne with the fantastic run and assist, and Dennis got the goal into a poacher's finish.
Yeah, it was a good finish, yeah. Good build-up as well to the goal.
Yeah, really
Osborne did very well. Impressive.
It was. That's why he should be playing. But so if we look at the last 5 games in the league, identical, only goal difference separates us. So Notts 3 points out of a possible 15, not good. Halifax 3 points out of a possible 15. The only difference is Halifax have scored a goal less than us. Goal scoring is not really a problem, is it? It's just defensively at the back.
Yeah, definitely.
That's the real issue. Notts haven't kept a clean sheet. This is 5 league games now. No clean sheet since the Woking win. Yeah. After that Woking win, was it 4-0? 4-0 away. Couldn't have envisaged the next 5 games going like this. Really couldn't. But the win against Chesterfield opens up a real opportunity to push on now and get the league form going again, especially chasing teams like Halifax that we need to catch.
Yeah, definitely. So moving on to players to watch for Halifax, we're going to go in with Nathan Clark as a centre back. He's returning from a red card. Obviously, he's going to be a player you want to be watching out for if he's getting a red card. He's got loads of experience, hasn't he?
Yeah, he has loads of Football League experience as well. Cameron King, midfielder, is our next player to watch out for. So Cameron King, Scottish. He's got 6 goals in 19. Decent for a midfielder. Now, in the past few weeks, he's been a bit of a bit part player. He's been on the bench, hasn't been in the squad in some games. Others he's played like 90 minutes. So he's a player that could feature. Maybe not. He's a product of the Norwich Academy. But yeah, he was on the bench in their last league game. So maybe he plays. If he does, it's going to be tricky because we know we've got problems, especially in midfield, at stopping the players getting to our defence, haven't we? And the last player to watch out for is Liam McAlinden. I think we mentioned him in the last preview for Halifax. 9 goals in 22. About the same as around the same as the Notts players. So he's a player that's going to be looking to get into double figures for the season. 2 goals in his last 4, so he's coming in form. And if you're scoring in every other game,
doing well.
You're doing really well, aren't you? So, but we've also got strikers like that, so I'm sure they'll be watching out for the likes of Woodson and maybe Dennis or Thomas.
Yeah. Moving on to team news for Notts now. There's quite a bit in the way of team news. We'll start with the obvious. O'Brien, horrific injury, wasn't it?
Horrible.
Horrible. Oddly said it in his presser. He's never seen an injury like that one before.
I don't know how it happened.
Do you know what was weird about it as well? Like, you see the picture and it's like quite a bad tear. For anyone that hasn't seen it, it's on Twitter. If anyone doesn't want to see it, I'd recommend not looking at it because it's pretty horrific, isn't it? There didn't seem to be much blood coming from it.
No, I think it might be because it's fresh though. It's just that second happened. But
yeah, but there's a picture of him stood on the as he walked off the pitch with that gash in his leg, and there just doesn't seem to be much blood. Strange one, really strange.
I feel like we're lucky if we see him again.
Yeah, well, this is the thing. So
before the end of the season.
they're not at the minute sure if it's torn into the muscle. But if it has, obviously, it's going to be months. If it hasn't, it could still be up to a month to 2 months. So it's one of those, you got to wait for the stitches to heal and see where the muscle's at.
Yeah.
And that's all you've really got to say on that. And that's
got to pray, haven't we?
Yeah, that's as far as the news we've got at the moment. Slocum is 50-50. So, I mean, if he doesn't come in, I mean, that Keane, the goalkeeping coach, seemed to do a pretty good job, didn't he, against Chesterfield?
Yeah.
He supposedly made a few good saves, so...
I'll be happy with that, yeah.
Yeah, so, I mean, Slocum's obviously a number one choice, but if he does have to slot in, it's not the end of the world.
No.
You've got Booty as well. He's having problems with his back that seems to keep flaring up and being a returning problem. So he's also a doubt for the game. And there's one more, isn't there?
Turner.
Yeah, Turner, yeah. Hamstring in training. He felt something pop in his leg. So that was today as well. So it's fairly fresh. They've not got any further news on it other than he probably won't be playing over the Christmas period.
No. Yeah, that brings us into the team. Yeah. Now, we'll start in goal. Slocum, if fit. If not, put Keane in.
Yep.
Don't know what to expect from him. Haven't seen him play live, but yeah, it is.
He's 6'4", isn't he? So you've got the height on your side.
Yeah.
Apparently he's pulling out some good saves against Chesterfield.
So that's good.
Wow.
Left back, I would say Bakayoko.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd agree.
Centre backs. Well, Bird's been recalled, hasn't he? Now he would actually.
Slot straight back in.
Yeah, because he's got minutes now. He's match.
Did
fit.
you watch the Rochdale Boston game? Was it Rochdale?
Clean sheet, wasn't it?
I don't know. I can't remember.
There was a game where he got a clean sheet against the League One side. I don't know, but
he played out of his skin. He was unreal.
Yeah. I wouldn't personally put him straight back in, but I'll be comfortable if he is. It's got to be Lacey and Rawlinson. Lacey made team of the week, didn't he?
Yeah, I think it was probably the easiest team of the week to come into because it was a builder-based trophy, wasn't it? So they didn't have any league games to go off.
Don't take it away from him.
I'm not taking it away from him.
We've got a player in team.
Yeah, no, I'm not taking it away from him, but slot him in. I think it's going to have to be, isn't it? Rawlinson or and Lacey, sorry. But like I say, I'm a big fan of Bird. I wouldn't mind seeing him.
Yeah, definitely. Let's go to right back. Kelly Evans.
I can't see it myself.
But it's a defence that's kept a clean sheet.
Yeah,
and we haven't had that in a long time.
I think we did defend poorly though. Like Ardley was asked in the presser if anyone really impressed me. He didn't really say anything.
Clean sheet though.
I know.
Just let the stats do the talking.
Yeah. But I'd go Brunley personally.
Okay, so you go Brunley, I go Kelly Evans. Let's look at the midfield. Let's go to the midfield, centre midfield 2. I was so hoping I'd be able to say Jim O'Brien, but we've already glossed over that, so there's no chance of that for a while.
We're kind of backed into a corner if there's only two.
It's got to be, hasn't it? Yeah.
I mean, Crawford could. I think he played a little bit, but he's not going to, is he? It's Rosendoyle.
The match fitness of a pension, wasn't he? He's come on for like 2 minutes.
Yeah.
So
it's a shame, really, but.
Yeah. I think we had this massive amount of squad depth, and suddenly 2 players injured, and you're looking at Rosendoyle that haven't played that well, and then Crawford who has no match fitness at all. I mean, yes, it's good to have squad depth, but realistically Crawford's not really an option in centre mid, so you've got 4 players playing for 2 positions.
Yeah.
Really, you need at least
4 squad depth.
Yeah, like, come on. You've got 2 that are playing not that great, and your other 2 you want in there are injured. There's got to be another one in there. It's like Bird. I don't know why Bird... But it's good that Bird went out and learned to get the fitness. But you're left with 3 centre-backs, and McCrory, who can play centre-back, but he's not natural. And I wouldn't want to go into loads of games with McCrory at centre-back. So, yeah.
It just has to be, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a shame, because I think Crawford's is a good player, but you're never really going to see his full ability at Notts, which is a shame, I think.
Left midfield, Sam Osborne. Just put him in there.
Yeah, definitely.
Put him in.
That run against Chesterfield was a very good run.
And you know what? When he has a chance to show you what he can do, he can. Like every time he's got the opportunity.
Every game he does something stand out, doesn't he? That he plays in. So I think
play.
He's proved himself now to a point where you've got to start giving him some game time.
And if Booty's not fit, Booty can't take that position. So it's between him and Shields. And if after that even just that one assist, if you can't put Osborne in.
No, I agree.
All right, let's go to the other wing, right mid.
Enzio,
Yeah.
Up top.
Wootton and Dennis. I think you've got to reward Dennis. He scored against Northampton. He scored against Chesterfield.
Yeah. No, I'd agree with that. Yeah, I think I'd go with that as well.
I think Thomas and Wootton have obviously got a good partnership, but if Dennis is scoring, just don't leave him out. You reward a player, don't you?
Yeah. I think he creates a good few chances. Well, they both do, I suppose, but I think out of the two, Dennis is the better finisher, isn't he?
Yeah, I like Dennis. He's getting a lot of goals that he's not starting games, is he? And he's playing really well.
Yep.
Score prediction.
I'm going to be brutally honest. From the statistics and our recent performances, I don't think it's going to be a very good game. But I think there's going to be like minimal goals. I'm going to go 1-0 Notts.
1-0 Notts. I'm going to agree. I'm going to go 1-0 Notts if he plays Sam Osborne. If he doesn't play Sam Osborne, 6-0 Halifax. No, but I think 1-0 Notts, and I think Osborne will get the goal. I think he's a player that's just exciting and he's not scared to take a shot on, is he? Like, we've seen that sticks in my mind. One of those most standout moments in my mind is that volley that he didn't score at home.
Yeah.
Like, that's because he just had a go and it's exciting. He got all the fans up. Like, it'd be fantastic to see him start, and I think if he starts, he'll get the winner in a 1-0.
Hopefully, yeah.
Personally, it's better than my 3-3 prediction for the Chesterfield game.
Yeah, you won't far off.
I won't
only
far
5 goals.
But yeah. So in the comment section below, leave the lineup you would like to see and the score prediction. Also, as George said at the start of the video, our giveaway was drawn on the 15th of December, and we'll leave a link in the description for this video. Safe travels to any fans, and thank you for watching.